I'm in Antipolo right now. I'm finally doing something that I swore to myself like maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I would never do. Hi, hello, my name is Bong Austero. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I know it's been quite some time since I posted a video in this channel, and there are many reasons for that, which I will explain in a short while. But anyway, I'm back. I hope you guys are okay. I'm in Antipolo right now. I'm finally doing something that I swore to myself like maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I would never do. But as many of you who have been following this vlog is aware, I went through a major crisis last year in my life, and I've gotten out of it very successfully, and I decided to mark that special milestone in my life with a tattoo. So yes, I'm finally having my first tattoo. So we're in Antipolo. I'm going to link, put the name and the number of the tattoo artist that I'm entrusting this process to in the description box, just in case you're interested to contact him. Anyway, so as you are aware, last year I was diagnosed with cancer, and it was very, very aggressive. As many of you know, I decided to retire from work so that I can focus on treatment. And finally, a few weeks back, I have been declared cancer-free by the grace of God, okay, and through the prayers of so many people. And you know, last year when I went through my surgery and I went through my radiation, I promised myself, once I get out of this, I'm going to express my gratitude to God for allowing me, you know, to have a second chance in life. Okay, so to a large extent, this is like my second life. Okay, so I'm going to mark it with a tattoo that basically should remind me every day that as long as you have faith, kung may pananampalataya ka talaga, mangyayari talaga kahit anong hilingin mo, as long as you have faith, no? So I'm going to have a tattoo of the 3 words that I felt helped me a lot in this particular journey. And the words are faith, hope, and love. But I'm not going to have the words tattooed, just the symbols of faith, hope, and love. Okay? So, we're going to show you the process of how it's going to be done. And afterwards, I'm going to come back and talk about why, okay, and what the experience was like for me. Okay, stay tuned. Yes, thank you. Ganda. So hi, I'm back again. I'm finally home after getting a tattoo in Antipolo. We decided to do it in Antipolo because malapit doon yung tattoo artist. At saka, Yung friend ko kasi, yung bahay nila may malaking open area. Because we're still in the pandemic, so it was important for me that it was done in an open area na hindi yung kulob. So anyway, here it is. This is my tattoo. It's a symbol for faith, which is a crucifix, hope, which is a heartbeat, and a heart, which stands for love. Because I felt that these were the three things that carried me through the difficult year that I just had. No? And it wasn't just because of the pandemic. It was because I got sick in the middle of the pandemic. It was very difficult because the cancer was aggressive. So I needed to have surgery immediately. Unfortunately, because we were in the middle of the pandemic, it was difficult kasi hospitals were not the places you were supposed to be. Anyway, and then I finally had the surgery, and it was discovered that the cancer was very aggressive in the short span of time that it was detected until my surgery, which was about five months. It had already spread to my lymph nodes, no? So I had to have radiation immediately. But miraculously and with the grace of God, I'm now cancer-free. The radiation worked, okay? And I just have to undergo a test every year to make sure that the cancer does not come back. Anyway, so faith, it was really strong faith. And if I can say this, I guess one of the things that the cancer taught me was that faith is really something that's measured in difficulties, in difficult times, in crisis situations. Faith is taking that leap, even when you're not sure if there's going to be a safety net. It's taking that step, even when you don't see the stairs, okay? It's measured in the darkest of nights, okay? So I felt that when I surrendered everything to God, and that's when I found peace, So having strong faith is very, very important. I've always been deeply spiritual. I've always been religious. But, this journey helped me strengthen and renew my faith. The second, of course, is hope, because really, if it's like that flicker of light in the darkest of nights, And as long as you hope, you believe that it will happen, then there's always something to look forward to. And the third one, of course, is love, because I think that it was the love of my friends and my relatives and my family that also carried me to the many people who prayed novenas, who said the rosary, and who offered masses. I have friends who offered masses every Sunday, included me in the prayers, in the intentions every day, every week, every month. And I'm very, very thankful. And because of that, I felt that I've been blessed with a second life. Okay, so that's why I decided to get the tattoos, to make sure that I have a daily reminder of how blessed I am. Okay, and to constantly remind me to value my faith, to value hope, and to value the love that I have been very, very blessed to be a recipient of. So there. Anyway, okay, from someone who just had a tattoo and who I think will have another tattoo again, although I have to think about it first. What do you need to consider? First, you need to prepare yourself psychologically, okay? In other words, you need to make sure that you really want it, that you've decided on the design, and you decided in the symbolism or whatever it is, and you decided where in your body you want it done. Because a tattoo is kind of permanent, okay? Although you can always have it covered or erased, but it's going to be a very painful process. Because, the standard joke of people who had the names of their loved ones tattooed on their bodies, and then when they broke off, they had to have it removed or marked with an X or whatever. So I hope that doesn't happen to you. Also, where you put it is important. Like in my case, I wanted it in a place where I can see it every day. So when I'm writing or when, I wanted a constant reminder. Some people have it on their backs or in bodies where it's hidden. In my case, no, I wanted it in a place where I can see and where other people can see. The second one is make sure that the tattoo artist that is doing it is licensed. Okay, a licensed tattoo artist would know the protocols, and the protocols are fairly straightforward. New needle, make sure that it's a needle that's undamaged, that it's something that's still sealed. And a professional tattoo artist will actually show you, that it's a brand new needle. Although the risks are quite low, because whether you're talking about HIV or you're talking about HEPA, the virus does not live very long outside the body. And yung ink naman, it's not like in the past where they dip the needle and then they go back. No, it's not like that. They transfer the ink. Well, if it's a professional tattoo artist, they transfer the ink that's going to be used in a very small container. And so that the ink yung ink na dun sa malaking container, hindi yung gagalawin. At ito, pag may sumobra dito sa maliit, itatapon na yun. Hindi na yun i-recycle, okay? Hindi na yung gagamitin sa ibang customer. So make sure that you know the tattoo artist and you've done your due diligence, you've checked on his background. Better still, pick someone that has been strongly recommended to you or someone that you really know. Okay, para safe lahat. The third one, of course, is ask what happens afterwards. Do your own research, kasi if you're diabetic and your sugar is high, it might not be a good time to do a tattoo because yung healing process matagal. So there are also certain food that you must avoid after getting a tattoo, like yung malalansa eggs or chicken, kasi para to make sure na hindi infected. At saka what to do afterwards, you need to apply moisturizers or ointments or special ointments. Like my tattoo artist, the one who did this, gave me an ointment which is vitamin A plus vitamin B ointment. This is an ointment specifically to make sure that it doesn't get infected. Okay. So I hope that you learned something new today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please give it a thumbs up if you like the content, and recommend it to your friends if you like it. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Bong Austero, and God bless you. Bye.